Hey gang, today I wanted to show you a super simple technique that you can use to make you more mindful of what chords you're playing and play to those chord tones. I call it pushing the chord. And it's so simple, it's almost not a technique. It goes basically like this. We're going to demonstrate this over an A blues. So we've got an A7 chord, a D7 chord, and an E7 chord, okay? So here's how it works. Whatever you're going to play, the arpeggio or the scale or the pattern that you're going to play over the A7 chord, you start to play it on like the half beat before or the beat before you actually hit that chord. And you do the same thing for the D7 chord, and you do the same thing for the E7 chord. I'm going to show you how this all works by demonstrating over a simple backing track. Now let's play the backing track first. Here's the backing track, simple blues. So. All right, so let's stop that now. So I'm going to demo the solo for that, and I want to just show you kind of what I'm going to play over that so we keep it really simple. And you can see how I'm playing in anticipation just a little bit. So let me put this up a little bit so you can hear it. So on the A7 chord, I'm basically going to play out of a A7 Mixolydian type of scale or pattern, or sevenths, or you might even think of it as a seventh arpeggio. So it kind of goes like this. Okay, so basically those notes. And it outlines this chord right here. Over the D7, I'm going to play the following pattern. And this one's easiest, I think, if I remember. A D7 chord looks like this, and a D9 chord looks like this. And I can play the pattern between those boxes, so it kind of goes like this. And I can play incidental notes in there as well, like this. That kind of thing. And for the E7, instead of learning the pattern for this, we'll just play the same pattern that we played for the D7. We'll just play it up 2 frets, so like this. And then we're back to the A7. Okay, and I've got those patterns tabbed out for you. And remember, you can play any chromatic note in between those that you want. It should sound okay. All right, now I'm going to try and demo this the best I can, and I'm going to try and keep it really simple. The first time through, I'm going to play just a little bit ahead of the chord, push it just a little bit, and the second time I'm going to exaggerate it by playing quite a bit ahead of the chord so that you can hear what happens when that happens. You actually add a little bit of tension into it that the rest of the band resolves, and that's kind of an interesting adds a little bit of interesting element to your solo. So let's go ahead and try and demo this. I'll play the backing track a couple times and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so you saw, I hope, that the second time, especially on that D chord, I was on the A chord and I was really emphasizing that to put a little more tension in it, because this note right here, the C, is not in the A chord. So when you're anticipating that D chord coming, it's perfect in a D7, but it's not terrible, but it's a tension note in that A chord. So anyway, hopefully you saw how that was going on. And like I said, hopefully this can be a technique that you use. It's real simple, helps you be more mindful of the chords, helps you be more confident in your chord changes, and it actually can add a little bit of interest in your solos by providing a little tension that the rest of the band can resolve. Kind of neat. All right, until next time, we'll see you on down the road.